Off camera at a Virginia fundraiser, President Biden apologizing for that disastrous debate, saying he wasn't very smart for traveling around the world a couple times before that showdown with former President Trump, and he quipped that he almost fell asleep on stage, adding it's not an excuse, but an explanation. The president returned to the U.S. from back-to-back trips to Europe 12 days before the debate. Meanwhile, this morning, a political dam may be breaking. One of the president's most important allies, former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, acknowledging concerns about the president's debate performance.
I think it's a legitimate question to say, is this an episode or is this a condition? And so when people ask that question, it's completely legitimate of both candidates.
Adding that both he and former President Donald Trump should take cognitive tests. While Pelosi is continuing to support President Biden, Congressman Lloyd Doggett of Texas is becoming the first elected Democrat to officially call for the president to leave the race.
We must call on him to give the ultimate sacrifice of saying that he will step aside because that's the best way to save our country.
As more Democrats question whether he should step aside.
It raised questions about his physical condition.
I don't think he's going to have a leg to stand on for very long.
The Washington Post reporting overnight that former President Barack Obama has expressed concerns, privately telling allies that his former VP's path to the presidency has now grown more challenging, according to people familiar with the conversation, but that Obama has offered support to Biden. The New York Times reports that in closed-door meetings in recent weeks and months, several current and former officials noticed the president increasingly appeared confused or listless, or would lose the thread of conversations.
I've got to say, that doesn't look anything like the president that I know. When I deal with him, he's sharp, he's asking tough questions.
As some Democrats look for a way forward, a new CNN poll suggesting that Vice President Kamala Harris may do slightly better in a matchup with Trump than Biden, though the difference is within the margin of error.